who have made history. Tonight we begin a three-part series looking at some of the women in Montana who are making history today. Elouise Cobell, a Blackfeet native, took on the federal government, and her son helps share her legacy.
Elouise Cobell, a champion for change and advocate for fighting for what's right.
There's not that many people that are like her and probably will ever be like her.
Born in 1945, raised on the Blackfeet Reservation, Elouise was the treasurer for the tribe. She helped her community with tax preparations, banking, and other financial recommendations. Elouise's son, Turk, says she was there supporting him in any basketball game and involved in his school.
Probably not too different from a lot of mothers out there.
But what is different? The case known as Cobell versus Salazar, first filed in 1996, because Cobell was financially literate and made it a point to know the books.
She would be approached by a lot of elders asking for help to understand their IIM accounts, their land holdings, and why they weren't getting paid, and knocking down the BIA doors with the Department of Interior, asking them questions. And basically, she was stonewalled.
Elouise wanted to know why tribal members weren't getting their money for land holdings from the federal government. Turk explained one interaction with the Bureau of Indian Affairs in the beginning of the case.
In exact words, she was told that she's an Indian and she's too dumb to understand how this works.
Pushed aside, but her strong will and determination resulted in her trying again. Cobell went to the Clinton administration, only to get stonewalled again by then Attorney General Janet Reno.
She decided that day, after she went and sat on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, that she had enough and she was going to sue the federal government.
And she did. She fought for her community.
That's just was in her DNA. The fundamental reason is that it was wrong.
In 2009, Cobell negotiated a settlement with the Obama administration, and in 2010, Congress passed a bill appropriating $3.4 billion for a settlement.
It wasn't personal, it wasn't financial, it was, look, there are people living and dying in poverty. It should not have to be like that. And the federal government is taking their money. That's wrong, and it needs to be fixed.
As of November 2016, the federal government has spent about $100 million to buy back the equivalent of 1.7 million acres in fractioned land interests, restoring lands to tribal control. Elouise died in 2011, but her legacy did not. In 2016, Turk got a phone call.
It's a pretty surreal phone call when the White House calls.
The White House calling to say Elouise would be awarded the Medal of Freedom.
It's really awe-inspiring. This recognition doesn't happen to many Americans.
Turk went to D.C. to accept the award on his mother's behalf.
Elouise Cobell overcame the longest odds, reminding us that fighting for what is right is always worth it.
When President Barack Obama put that medal on Turk, his mom's legacy was truly just beginning.
Longest lasting piece of this settlement that her legacy will be known for is the Cobell Scholarship Fund.
Turk says the scholarship has funded over 1,000 Native American and Alaskan Native students over the last 4 years.
We fully intend to fund Native students for many, many years to come.
More than 20 years after this battle began,
her unwavering effort to help people that may not have the means to help themselves is unprecedented.
And to him, there's only one way to describe his mother.
Is that she's a hero.
The Cobell lawsuit is known as one of the largest class action suits in American history, with around 500,000 plaintiffs. Information about the Cobell Scholarship will be posted on our website. Just head to KTVH.com for the details. And our series continues tomorrow when we look at a woman who had a hand in the state Republican Party taking control of the House in the early 1990s.